Back at the O'Reilly Raceway Park, all this preparation is about to pay off. Exiting the race trailer with new pistons, mechanics Shane Boyington and Dave McCombs get to work inserting them into the cylinders. Under the car, bottom-end mechanic Michael Lantz inspects bearings and reconnects the pistons to the crankshaft. At the crew's furious pace, Mike's job is less than desirable.
I get a lot of stuff dropped on me. A couple of years ago at Pomona, I had my 2 front teeth knocked out by a stray head nut come flying down, hit me in the mouth.
Once the pistons are in, Dave's ready-built cylinder heads with attached exhaust manifolds are ready and waiting. Placing them onto the engine block, the men insert push rods, spark plugs, and attach the rocker arms to operate the valves. All they have left to do is pour in 14 quarts of super high-performance oil, and the heart of the engine is completely rebuilt in just under 20 minutes. The modern top-fuel dragster engine is probably the closest thing to a NASA rocket that you'll ever see, combining high-performance mechanics with exotic fuels and then pushing them to the very ragged edge.
How we can make 8,000 horsepower is the fuel and the air we can get into the motor. We got a 100-gallon fuel pump. There's 16 nozzles, there's 8 in each head. The manifold has 8 in it, the blower has some in it. And we're running gigantic intake valves, which will let all the air and fuel come in.
The supercharger sucks in enormous amounts of air, combines it with the torrent of nitromethane from the fuel pump, and delivers it into the intake manifold at hurricane force.
If you can get it to burn right, it's an amazing thing.
With so much nitromethane and air pumping into the cylinders, a dragster's constantly on the edge of hydraulic lock, a condition that occurs when too much nitro enters a cylinder. You never want too much nitro to get compressed, especially at the wrong time and in the wrong way. It can turn an engine into a grenade.
Just buy the thing.
If something goes crazy, like the cam gear breaks or something goes crazy in the valve train, these things will open or close at the wrong time, and that's when you get catastrophic failure and all kind of crazy goes on. And it's bad, because nitro is so powerful, it really tears some stuff up. Our crew chief will tell you if you didn't want it to blow up, not to start it. So at some point, they all blow up.
To make sure all that fuel ignites, most dragsters use 2 spark plugs per cylinder, powered by a couple of magnetos that generate about 40 amps each. That's as much as an arc welder. During warm-up, the crew chief spot tunes the engine by touch. Like a horsepower whisperer, he actually feels the vibrations of the motor. Like tuning a fine instrument, he listens for just the right pitch, ensuring the engine's firing perfectly.